AFTV Rob, I mean, I was confident about a win today, but the way we dispatched of Fulham, especially in that first half, I didn't see that coming.
Clinical, absolutely clinical. I had a feeling we win today because, you know, just how we've been playing. We've been playing good. We've been winning all our London derbies. I think 5 London derbies now, kept a clean sheet in all of them. So I was confident we'd win today, but I didn't think we'd win that easy, you know. This was deemed a tricky game by all the pundits, by all the fans as well. You know, going away to Craven Cottage, you know, they've been doing well there. But wow, that first half, we absolutely blew them away. Remind me of when we went to Brentford, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely blew them away. And that was impressive, man. It should have been more. Xhaka had that chance.
Yep.
Martinelli, Leno pulled it. Trossard had a chance. Just the way, that's going back to how we were earlier on in the season, we start games fast, bang, bang, bang. And that's what we've been doing away from home. And this team is the best team in the league. You know what I mean? I watched City's game yesterday. All right, they scraped, that win with the penalty. They weren't at their best. They got the job done, right? But when we do that, we never get no plaudits for it. Everybody just thinks, Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, what we did today, we've been doing that all season away from home. Going to places that look tricky, like Palace, like Brentford, like Tottenham, and blowing teams away. And that was another really impressive performance today. It really was.
I mean, we know we've got the quality. When you look at, the top scorers in the league for Arsenal, Odegaard's got 10 goals, Saka's got 10 goals, Martinelli got, 12 goals. But there's something about the mentality of this squad. Whether Manchester City win, whether they lose, we tend to get the job done following. And you're right. Our Bournemouth win, a lot of people looked at that as, chinks in the armour and, a bit of a nervy one.
Why are they celebrating? They said at the end of the game, I bet the Liverpool fans wish they were celebrating yesterday after their game like that. You know what I mean? If you go 1-0 down to teams that are fighting for their lives, they can make it really, really difficult for you. That comeback against Bournemouth was brilliant. And again, it was Reece Nelson last week. This week, it's Trossard. You know what I mean? People have been, or should I say, BOSSARD. That's what that guy, as a guy who came, I'm not even claiming that. It was a guy who came in the comments, he said, BOSSARD. And I like that, right? And the thing is that people have been questioning our squad. They ain't got the squad. Even some of our own fans. And a lot of times I'm like, no, we've got a good squad. And actually, if you look at Arsenal this season, you can see that we've deployed our squad. So Jesus, who came on today, who I thought looked lively when he came on, and that bodes well going forward. That was a shock that he even came on and was even involved in this game. But Jesus, who came out, look how long, he's been out for nearly 4 months. And we've coped without, the guy who was at the start of our season, the best player in the team. We've coped without that. Because Eddie came in, done his bit. Now, Eddie's out. Jesus is not fully back yet. Trossard comes in and is doing his thing, right? A few weeks ago, no party, Jorginho comes in, as that winning moment where we get that goal in the last minute. That's another member of the squad. You know what I mean? Reece Nelson last week. This is a squad. We're utilising our squad, and the squad has been excellent. You know what I mean? If Zinchenko, remember he was out for a period, a mixture of Tomiyasu and also, Tierney came in. These are things that last year we didn't have, and this is what bodes well for going forward, because I remember that last season, games like Newcastle away, when I looked at the team, I was looking back at some of the games last season, I looked at the team that played that Newcastle game, and, Rob Holding, I think we had Eddie up front, we had El Neni in the midfield, we had so many players missing, and the squad at that time couldn't really cope with those. But I think now the squad that we've got can cope, and has been coping all season, and every game is a game ticked off, and every game more and more I'm starting to think that we can win the league. We could go 8 points clear if we beat Palace next week, because City have not got a game, they're in the FA Cup. That psychologically will be big. Even though they'd have a game in hand to catch it back, they still got to go and win that. And as we saw yesterday with them away at Palace, there are no easy games. We saw it at Bournemouth yesterday with Liverpool. They won 7-0 last week. Go to Bournemouth, can't get a win. Man United today at home against Southampton, draw. Yeah, let's put some big respect on Arsenal, what they've been doing. 5 wins on the bounce now, right? They are, they are on fire. And if we just keep this going, and with all the players coming back, why can't we keep it going? I'm confident that we're going to win this league. I really am.
And looking back at January, I mean, it was massive. Arteta's received a hell of a lot of credit. I guess looking at January now, having missed out on Mudryk and Caicedo, you've mentioned Trossard and Jorginho.
Great signings. Said it at the time. There was people criticising them. The one thing I liked about them, they learnt from their mistake last year. I was very angry last year when we didn't buy no one in January, and I felt that cost us the top 4, right? But fair play to them. The thing about life is you must learn from your mistakes. They had a plan B.
Yeah.
If you can't get your plan A, have a plan B. The plan B is what I said. All our plan Bs have been brilliant. Zinchenko was our plan B. We wanted to get Lisandro Martinez. He's been brilliant. Trossard, we wanted Mudryk, couldn't get him. He's been brilliant. Jorginho, we wanted Caicedo, couldn't get him. There was a plan B, Jorginho, brilliant. That's what you've got to do. You can't always get your top target, and your top target may not turn out to be the player that you needed anyway, right? So, every time you're buying a player, you're taking a bit of a punt. So always have a plan B, or sometimes C. And they had that. And that is what is, making us look at the bench today, man.
Healthy.
I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I ain't seen a bench like that. You remember last season? Our bench was full of kids like Amari Hutchinson and people like that. We didn't have nothing in reserve. This is a different team, better squad, and is equipped to go all the way, I feel. I feel we can do it.
Love, Rob.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.